Hello everybody, Duckyworth here, and it is time for episode 7. Hopefully this is lucky number 7, in that something hopeful happens to make these characters more likeable in tender loving care. Yes, as you can tell from last episode, things have just really gone downhill involving any of the characters remaining intentionally likeable at this point. Alison proves to be extremely fickle and passive in just letting Mike, just not paying any attention to Michael being taken advantage of by Catherine, and seems to be joining in with her, turning him into a man-slave. Michael has absolutely no self-control to when it comes to resisting Catherine's advances, and constantly cheats on his wife with her, and a lot of notes revealed during the last few chapters have revealed in the past that he cheated on other people on regular occasions, just like every single character in this game. And Catherine, she seems to be one of those types of villains that I'm not really fond of. It feels like one of those villains where it's not out of any kind of clever planning or cunning on her part that allows her to get away with any of her schemes, but rather all the other characters are so stupid that they don't notice what she's doing until it's too late. That's what this falls into, and Dr. Turner should have noticed what was going on ages ago before everything started. Out of all the characters so far, I think Mrs. Greenstreet and Punky are the only characters that I still find myself unironically caring for in it slightly. But with that said, with how stupid all of the plot is, how over the top it is, and how all the so bad it's good elements when it comes to everything that's going on, I can't stop playing this. It's still, as much as the characters themselves aren't likeable in the sense of intentionally likeable, it doesn't stop the game from being entertaining with like how stupid the plot is and the characters, and it really is like the Room of bad soap opera plots. So, let us see how things continue to go downhill for this, all these wonderful, beloved characters in this next chapter. Yes, there it is, them eating each other's noses. So, let's commence, shall we? Okay, so we're in Catherine's room. And I'm still hoping that there'll be a return to the Yoni. Oh, there's no return to the Yoni Lingam massage. The message. Send home my harmless heart again, that no unworthy thought should stain. But if it be taught by time to make jestings and protestings, and break both word and oath, keep it then, for it's not mine. Send me back my heart and eyes, that I may know and see your lies, and feel the joy and laugh somehow in your anguish as you languish for someone who won't come. Okay, that's a bit of a clumsy rhyme there. Or prove false as you are now. Okay, let's take a look at what's on the dictaphone today? Oh, Punky!
I wish that dog would stop barking.
We've barely seen Punky this whole game. Oh no. Oh no, she's not going to go after Punky, is she? We've barely seen much of Punky. Don't kill Punky off before we can get any kind of development or Punky spending time. I wonder if any of the questions that I answered resulted in not seeing much of Punky. I'm still surprised by that. They introduced a dog for Jodie. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I also wish that they went a bit more with the ghost aspects. It would have been more interesting if it was a ghost who Jodie was, rather than Catherine somehow pretending to be Jodie and having a strange kink of acting like a little girl. That one co-worker of Michael's that said that they had another child, she was saying that Michael and Alison have another child. Where's that coming from? I'm interested to see how that's going. Last night, I returned Alison and Michael to one another, just as I'd said I would. Not yet whole, not yet healthy, but the foundation is solid. They can build on and mend together from here. I lay in my room, naked beneath a sheet, caressing myself quietly to the sound of their lovemaking. I felt myself both sharing in their pleasure and excluded from it. I doubt if I'll ever again know the sort of love Michael and Alison share. It's buried, but it is. Oh wait, so she has been trying to get them back together again, but with how smug and obviously suspicious she was acting, she's not helping her case. She's not coming across as trustworthy. I thought of Brian, his scorched expression at having stumbled upon Turner and... Wait, Dr. Turner? John Hurt? John Hurt was sleeping with Catherine? Oh dear. Is there any character in this story that Catherine hasn't slept with? What, is it gonna turn out she's got together with Mrs. Greenstreet and she's also got a fetish for Punky as well? Oh, gah. The way he turned slowly, closed the door on his way out. He'll never know it wasn't a mistake, but I'd known when to expect him. I was incapable of such carelessness. The end had simply arrived. I did it for him. My betrayal is far easier for him to bear than hearing me say I never loved you. You're still cheating? I've made remarkable progress with Alison, but by no means is the case complete. There is still much work to be done. This is what I had to do to make Michael understand. I just don't understand your morality at this point, your way of thinking. You've lost me, Catherine. I don't know what you're thinking at this point. Sex therapy. A middle-aged couple sought help for the husband's impotence. 2 months before, he had walked in on his wife having... Another person cheating! I don't know why I'm surprised at this point. Having sex with a next-door neighbour. Since that day, he had been unable to perform with his wife in bed. He said that he had forgiven her and that he wanted more than anything in the world to make love to her again. They went through couples therapy for about a month, but absolutely no progress was made. Turner suggested that the wife should watch the husband having sex with a woman in an effort to balance the scales. The wife was reluctant to do this, but she accepted. The husband was enthusiastic. I don't know. The clinic arranged for a sex therapist to have intercourse with the husband. The wife sat at the foot of the bed and wept uncontrollably as she watched. The husband performed eagerly. When it was over, the husband and wife got into bed and had vigorous sex. What, is this like that Monty Python sketch in The Meaning of Life, where John Cleese teaches sex education to his students by performing it right in front of them? I mean, I've heard of some kind of sex therapy being this hands-on, quote-unquote, but it's still a bit of a strange thing to read. When it was over, the husband and wife got into bed and had vigorous sex. 2 years later, they're still happily married. Good for them. And then another month later, they proceeded to cheat on each other. Again, like every single character in this does. Let's go to the sponge bath. Yep, still the same pills. Nothing changing. Well, the Yoni Lingam massage may be done, but at least the art book is still continuing. Okay. Oh, what's this? The stories within erotic art emerge, raw and unedited, from our own sexual experiences and dreams, not those of the artist. He or she certainly had a story, real or imagined, that inspired the brush to create what it did on the canvas. The artist may intimately know the face or body within the painting, may have observed the scene or even played a part of it, but if we sense a story within it and find that the story is titillating or terrifying, confusing or carnal, it is because of the stories we carry within ourselves. Okay, that makes sense. Every sexual partner and every sexual encounter we have had, real or imagined, stays within us, shadowing the partners and encounters we witness in art and life. We memorise the details, build on them, compare them, or add them to what we see to create erotic stories that are uniquely our own. Think of your last sexual encounter, real or imagined. Recreate the sounds and smells and feel of it in your mind. Now consider the two 16th century drawings on this page. What do you find more erotic? The woman being carried by her companions to the horned satyr, or the satyr carried against his will to the woman whose legs are open, ready to receive? The answer, like the stories in our psyches, may change with each new sexual experience. We may know the plot and even the ending by heart, but the climax of each story still comes as a pleasant surprise. Well, it's kind of true with some erotic stories. I can see that it's quite too quiet. It's a bit odd how quiet it is. I mean, with how foreboding everything is.
I just got a fax. This is kind of interesting.
Who says
It
faxes
reads,
anymore?
Alan. The reason I'm
Oh, this guy.
is because you're so lousy in bed. The last time we were having sex, I almost projectile vomited all over the sheets.
Oh, she turned into the Exorcist.
Make me sick. I'm glad that I listened to the radio today.
Oh, is this the one who we called a zombie?
Kind of a disgusting creep you really are. By the time you get home, I'll be gone, and you'll never see me or the money in that not-so-secret savings account ever again. Well, Alan, there's your second opinion. And that's the show for today. Now go out and get a life.
If we're getting continuing stories of Alan, I hope we got more of the continuing adventures of the woman who had a fetish for Richard Nixon. I felt powerful, like I had total control over him. I like that feeling. I was on top. I did the special thing that Catherine told me about with those muscles down there. And it was like when we first used to make love. I owe it to Catherine. She is so smart. Everything is changing. Well, one of those things is right. I'll leave it to your imagination which one it is. Let's go to the study. Nope, still the Shane boy. God, I'm a little bit bummed about the Shane boy thing. Oh God! Evil fucking bitch, goddamn evil slut, how could she do that, pretending to be my little girl? I could have fucking killed her right there, just smashed her head against the wall. Christ, what kind of person would do that? She's mocking me. Everything that she does, everything that she says, every look mocking me. Well, this is what kind of, what's going to happen with that, she said that she was going to recreate the story of the accident. I wonder what's going to happen with that. God, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I hated her so much at that moment, yet when she touched me, I felt a flood of desire that hit me like a drug. Even though I just made love with Alison, I had to use all my willpower not to follow Catherine in her room and blank. Am I so pathetically weak? Yes. Or is she just so incredibly powerful. Well, no, I think it's more that you're weak. The dead hover about us and know our most secret thoughts and actions. They linger. They become our good and bad angels. God assigns them this role. Call them ghosts, spirits, souls. It's all the same. We are haunted by the ones we loved the most. It's why we can't forget them. The closer we were with them, the longer they remain with us. I believe this. I'm terrified by it. Jodie is upset with what I've done. By betraying Alison, I also betrayed my little girl. I destroyed the magic of our home, a place where we were isolated from the world. Well, if this is what happens when Karen walks into your lives, I don't think this magic little home was all that stable to begin with all the effort it took to turn Alison over on you. A place where we were isolated from the world, where we could shut out the noise and the commotion. We could speak in soft voices and tell happy stories. We could go to a porch and look at the stars and listen to the sounds of the night, and we were never afraid of the crows making their awful sounds in the dark woods because we had each other. Oh, what's he got against crows? First a story about shooting them, and now he's or is it PTSD from when he shot the crows? Map isn't going to change it. Square cow. The square cow, like the Yoni Linga massage, is one of the only good things intentionally to remain in this. Chapters are becoming shorter. There isn't that much to read in the spaces. Oh god, here we go, Jodie's room. Okay, let's see what's cooking on TV. Oh, and it looks like the quiz for this one will be that Etch-a-Sketch of keeps in the corner.
Whatever you want it said. Says who? Says me. What's a guy like that want with leftovers for? Leftovers?
Oh, oh damn. that slap. Oh, ha ha, it's a cat fight. So they just show the cats there. Oh, well, this was a short one. Let's get to the... was there anything I missed? I've been in here and listened to the radio and read a chapter book. I've been in the bathroom and read the erotic art. I've been in Catherine's room and saw those other things. Living room, kitchen... No, I think it's just straight on to the quiz.
When you've concluded this...
Oh, God!
What do you like most about it?
Oh, what the hell is that? That looks weird. It's like a weird mix between Anthro and Feral and that looks weird. Is this something like Jodie, the ghost of Jodie, Drew? Because this looks what do you like most about a kitty cat? Soft and furry, purring, licking. Soft and fluffy. What the hell? Soft and fluffy. Because of the cats that I saw when I went on holiday to Portugal once. That hotel we stayed in looks after. Let's go that one. Soft and fluffy.
School is because you...
Fun, get to learn. Hard, have to study. Scary, get picked on. Lonely, have to leave home. Well, overall, when it comes to school, I mean, I didn't like the bullies that were there, but I liked the lessons, what we had to learn. So, fun, get to learn, I'd say.
What is Baby Bear doing?
Some of these are pretty... bedroom noise here. Napping, sucking, pooping. Well, I mean, the baby's old enough to have a bottle, so no comment. Napping.
What happened to Mr. Root?
Oh god. Oh my god! Oh wow! He got hit by a car. He fell off a slide. He got beat up by some wallabies. His wife caught him cheating. Yes, another character that was caught cheating. So yeah, it would probably be in character for every single person. No, I'm going to go with something different. I want to go with something that doesn't involve cheating for a change. He got, judging by his injuries, I'd say he got hit by a car.
Why is Jeffrey Dear trying on Daddy Dear's?
Beastars Season 2 is looking a bit different than I expected it to. What is this, Louis? Before the events of the first season. He wants to pretend he's Daddy Dear. His feet are cold. No comment. Mommy Dear wants him to fill Daddy's shoes. Ew. I don't want to know where that's going. His feet are cold. Let's go with that.
What will Dr. Rabbit do to Peter next?
I think you need to get some more shoes because those are a bit too big. Give him some medicine. Give him a shot. Aren't shots the same thing? Check his temperature. Look for worms. Check his temperature.
A good title for this would be
Grisabella from the Cats musical really let herself go. Vain Feline, Mr. Puss in Boots, Playing Grown Up, Star Kitty. Star Kitty.
Should somebody warn the kids about the rickety slide?
I was a bit late if he's on it. No, it's safe. Yes, somebody will get hurt. No, if I get hurt, I'll learn a valuable lesson. Yes, somebody will get hurt. We should have said that before the kids got on it, because look, it's too late now. Yes, somebody will get hurt.
Eddie is saying...
Oh, this. Oh, no, God. My bum hurts. You hit like a girl. Stop. I'm sorry. My bum hurts.
Johnny Mouse and Susie Mouse are...
What's that? Oh, there's Jax and a spinning top. Making a mess. Having a tea party. Playing house. Drinking Daddy Mouse's liquor. Playing doctor. Making a mess. Oh, that's a good point. Did he get the pizza and the organic shampoo? I'm glad that you can go back and watch it again if the video starts getting a bit choppy. Oh, that's strange. Usually it's because of...
Allison?
What? What's going on?
Allison, what's wrong?
Michael, you didn't do it, did you?
Do what?
Because if you did such a thing.
What did I do? What is she talking about?
Jody's dog.
What about the dog?
Oh, no.
She's dead.
What?
Michael. She
No!
was poisoned. Rat poison. Come on, honey.
No! They killed off best character!
Please do something with the poor thing before it starts to smell.
Oh, once again, Alison just believes Catherine and trusts her with everything that's going on. Yeah, great. So we just introduced the dog. They got a dog. The dog was barely in the film for any... they just leave it. They just leave Punky there. And then they just kill Punky off without having many people get to spend time with her. And Alison didn't even care about Punky, so... Yeah, Alison didn't care about Punky, so... Well, Don't you eat it? Yeah, it's smart. It's smart, Michael. He's chewing. What? I just pick up a dog like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's picking up a dead dog, but
It's just getting the smell.
He just plumped the dog in the crate. I'm sorry. It's still. It shouldn't be funny, but just the way he did it, just the way he picked it up. Tender loving care, making the death of a family dog somehow hilarious for all the wrong reasons. Be gone. Yes, that's rat poison. We've already established that. Yes, okay. We established that. Bet this story's sick. They killed the best character. They went all old Yeller on us. What's that? Is that blood or mud? I think you need to clean your shoes. Oh, footprints. Okay. Oh, come on. It's obviously going to be Catherine who's murdered a dog. What? Murdered Punky. Why are we being so... Or... I'd be shocked if it was Alison. Or I'm still holding hope that if anything's going to happen in the story, that it was Jodie's ghost. Jodie's ghost is real and not Catherine having a strange fetish. Okay, he's going into a basement. Yes. Yes, that's dirt. All that proves to me is that you need to sweep the floors much better. Or get a better vacuum cleaner. Oh, he's looking around my shoes. To find dirt on the shoes?
Returning to the scene of all your crimes?
No, it's more like the scene of your crime.
Really?
Oh, come on, she is every evil cliche in the book.
Is that what you're doing, planting rat poison in my closet? Is that what you have behind your back?
No. You went down in the basement.
I like how both of them are just acting full of themselves here.
And this proves it.
It does?
Stupidly overly smug versus stupidly overly smug.
Wait till Allison sees this.
Neither of them are good at hiding their true intentions from each other.
This is proof you killed the dog.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, not again!
I'm gonna go take a shower with that shampoo you bought for me.
I want you out of here. I'm going down right now and I'm showing these to Allison.
Show her what? A pair of shoes you took out of my closet and pressed into the basement floor?
This is like a parody of villains who
Of course you did.
do
And
this
honestly,
now.
it's such a pathetic attempt to blame me for something that you did.
I didn't kill that dog. You did! You did!
You did!
That's enough, Michael.
Oh, God.
Allison knows very well that you're the one that hated the dog.
Well, she hated the dog as well.
Mine.
Apparently everyone hated that Punky. Poor dog.
So, who killed the dog?
Alison and Catherine.
The obvious suspect would be Michael. He didn't want the
What?
dog in the first place.
No.
I think I heard him swear he'd kill it one day.
Dr.
What about the
Turner.
footprints in the kitchen?
You idiot.
Did the red clay make Catherine a definite suspect? Or was Michael just inspired with an idea to trap her? Why would Catherine kill the dog?
Because she has no set
She was
motivations.
trying to turn Allison against Michael to strengthen her position.
The
What about Allison? Could she have done it?
Well, she didn't like the
Seems
dog either.
unlikely, but stranger things have happened. She's the dark one in this triangle.
What, Alison
Can't
is?
help but think she knows more than she's letting on.
Yes, true.
What do you think?
The best thing in the world is to lose yourself as you drive down the highway at night.
What, and crash? The best thing to do in the world is to lose yourself as you drive down the highway at night. Well, you don't want to get lost. False.
Who killed Jodie's dog?
Jodie! Alison, Michael, Catherine, Jodie. Well, the ghost of Jodie liked her. I'd like to think the ghost of Jodie liked Punky. Let's go with Alison. Let's just make it.
In my opinion, Punky was a...
Stupid mutt! What did Eustace bag from Good County Dog Rose questions? Stupid mutt, sweet little dog, unfortunate bit. I said both of us. Porn in some bizarre game. What, you mean tender loving care? Sweet little dog.
Alison is a victim in all of this.
Not at this point. I disagree.
Hearing voices doesn't mean I'm crazy.
Well, I mean, if you're thinking back on certain things, just because you hear voices, sometimes when I hear voices, it's more sane than the people around me. So, let's just go with true.
Sometimes...
Oh, this again! False!
The next TAT will be given in the master bedroom again. Look on top of Alison's dresser.
And let's end it in the same, begin in the same place, facing the square cow. Okay, let's see where to. Let's go to a study, see what's written down this time. I don't remember the loading videos of the cutscenes always being laggy like this. No, that's the same book. Okay. No one will probably believe me, but it was her. Well, if the option that I chose made it so that Alison was the one who killed Punky, then this will be very interesting. Oh, I wonder how much of my choices throughout the story has actually affected it. Now, it'll be interesting to see if someone else plays through this game and they choose like completely different options to the ones that I did, and they turned out with a completely different story. So if anyone in the audience has played this game, let me know if you turned out anything different. She's the one who did it. I found the shoes in her closet, covered with red clay. The clay from the storage room in the basement where the rat poison is kept. I'll make everyone believe. They have got to know the truth. Forgive me, Jodie. Daddy will make it good again. I'm losing everything. My family, my job, my sanity, even my happy memories. Maybe it wasn't important that we cure Alison. Maybe we shouldn't bury Jodie again. Well, we bury Jodie again. Maybe things should be permitted to find their own natural end. One day Alison will wake up and realise that Jodie is gone and then we can go on. Forgive me, Jodie. I'm sorry. Your puppy is in heaven now. Well, if Jodie is a ghost, then she's got another new friend to spend time with, to make her creepy drawings with. We have to get rid of Catherine. It will take a few days, but I will have things back to where they were, and I'll be able to deal with my life again. I want her out of the house. She's evil. How could she kill my little girl's dog? How could she be so cruel? It is going to be difficult to convince Alison that Catherine should leave, but she will listen to me. She has to. I can see them. My father is sitting in his chair with Jodie on his lap. I'm not imagining it. They are sitting right in front of me. They are staring at me. Their eyes are accusing me. I'm sorry, I say aloud. They do not disappear. Oh, ghosts of the past haunting him with his mistakes. Heck. Oh, okay, there's a bit strange, bit of a delay there. I think the game is realising how messed up everything is, and so it's keeps glitching out on me. Come on. Jesus Christ, can't believe I'm going to have to do this. Hello everybody, Duckyworth here, and you might be wondering why the game footage just stopped all of a sudden and you're cutting to a screen of me with just my voice being recorded here. And that is because something rather unfortunate and incredibly annoying happened during the time that I was trying to record episode 7 of my Tender Loving Care Let's Play. And that is because I discovered a bug that happens in the game, and apparently quite a few people who have played the game on Steam discovered this bug themselves. What happens is that there is a small chance when you play the game, when you're going around just like interacting in the house, and you're just like trying to click on the arrows to get around, all of a sudden it will randomly lock you in the game, and you will not be able to get out of it. It usually happens sometimes like when you're listening to the radio or you're going around on the TV, according to what a lot of people have said when they've been playing the game themselves. I have tried to... I was stuck during this one session when I was just checking Michael's computer, and no matter how many times I tried, I went out the game, I tried going back in, but it still got frozen on the screen where it was on the computer, and I couldn't get out of it. And yes, it's even when I went out of the game and went back in, it had saved being stuck at that screen. So now I've got a dead save on my hands regarding the game. So you might be wondering, but Duckyworth, why don't you just restart the game and go back through the questions again, and then restart it back to where you got to last time? Well, unfortunately, I found out that the game randomises the questions that Dr. Turner asks you at the beginning of each chapter. So it won't be the same, because I checked it myself, tried starting a new game, and going through to see if it asks different questions each time, and yes, it unfortunately asks you different questions every single time we play the game, both during the start and the picture quizzes at the beginning and start of each chapter. So unfortunately, unless I decide to just open and close the game over and over and over again and just go back and forth until I just happen to get the same questions, it turns out that I'm not going to have the same experience at all whenever I try playing it again. So that's a bit of a bummer that has just happened. So it's really disappointing to me, because I was having a lot of fun going through the game, like with all the strange things that were going on, and I wanted to know what was going to happen next with my sequence of events with the game. But unfortunately, it looks like Tender Loving Care has decided to make it not to be. Sadly. But I have been able to find a way to... unfortunately, it is not quite the same experience that I would have hoped to come across. But I have found the cutscenes of the game all spliced together onto a YouTube video. And I've just had a look through, and it seems that usually, for the most part, all of the questions, all of the same clips that came about, run together according to how my questions would have gone. So hopefully it will be somewhat coherent with the questions that I had, the answers that I'd given to the game so far. So for the rest of the Let's Play, it's going to turn into a Let's Watch again, just like me going through all of the questions, like reading all the diaries and listening to like all the dictaphone recordings. So for the rest of it, it's not ideal. I'm sorry for all of the difficulties that have come about, but I'm going to watch the YouTube video with the remainder of the film, or the cutscenes all spliced together, and I'm going to record it with my reactions to it. And it starts out right after, so I've started it right after the scene where best character Punky died, and it then cuts to like this next scene, and I think I'm going to start watching it now. Oh yes, this is pretty much my reaction while I've been going through this experience of
That's
chocolate.
not going to solve your problem.
Oh god, here she is with her perks and nipples too.
Why don't you just tell Allison that you killed the dog? Tell her you're sorry, you made a mistake. You'll get another dog. It would mean a great deal to her.
I'm not even sure if she actually loved the dog.
You did.
The dog is dead. And Allison is dangerously upset. You've got to do something about it.
Oh, dangerous, I'd say.
God, I hate you.
You hate yourself. You think I don't know why you want Allison to remain half catatonic?
Everyone hates everyone.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, don't you? Tell me about the accident. Tell me the details.
No, leave me alone.
You were driving the car. You were going too fast.
No.
Did we really
Police
go
report
through
says
this?
you were. You couldn't negotiate the turn, but you should have. You've driven that road so many times before.
How'd you get the police report?
Crazy.
And Jody didn't have on her seatbelt because you didn't insist. But you wore one. You saved yourself by wearing it.
It's not true.
Of course it's true.
I don't remember.
Well, Allison remembers. You think she's forgotten, but she remembers everything. She told Jody to put it on, but Jody started to cry. And you said that it would be all right.
What?
Get away from me. Get out of my house.
Driving so fast.
Wasn't.
Oh god! Oh god! If we overreact anymore, our skulls are gonna rip right out of our faces.
She was your daughter, but your wife is lost in some world where this didn't even happen.
You're evil. You're crazy.
You're evil.
You don't want to help your wife because you're sicker than she is.
No.
Face the truth.
No.
Michael. It's your fault.
No.
No! I'm acting! Well, I might not be able to play the game anymore, but at least I'll be able to get the remainder of this wonderful acting. Oh god, Oh yeah, great. Projectile vomiting. Ew! Oh, that was stupid. Yeah, I'd react that way for just face planted in my own vomit too.
6. Okay, 6 letters. Letters across. Right.
Oh, God.
Across.
Oh, great, we don't even notice them coming in.
What's for dinner?
Michael, you look terrible.
You mean you didn't before? Oh!
Went for a walk in the woods. I fell asleep. I'm hungry.
We had dinner hours ago. Jody's
Oh.
been waiting for you to come home and apologize to her for what you did to the dog.
That's bullshit.
Michael.
I didn't do it.
It's very important that you go up to your daughter's room and tell her that you're sorry. Promise her you'll get her a new
Look at Alison's face. Look at the way that Alison is smiling.
Until you do what Catherine tells you to
She's
do.
in on it.
I want you to apologize to our daughter.
Oh, wait. How is Jodie going to... How is Catherine going to be able to get upstairs and dress up like Jodie? And then you just see Catherine just nipping upstairs, and then they're just dressing up as a Jodie again. Oh, or is this going to be where the ghost finally comes in? Ah! Oh God! Creepy dog. Oh! Oh! Ouch! This is not a good day for Michael, is it?
What on earth are you doing?
Oh, 1 down, 2 to go.
Michael, are you alright?
What on earth are you doing?
You're out of your mind. You're evil. You should be locked up.
You just said that before.
You're overstressed, Mr. Overton. Perhaps you could use some counseling. Oh, Michael, you're a mess.
She's not right. She's vicious and cruel, and you gotta stop listening to her.
Maybe you should go see Dr. Turner. That's a very good idea.
That is a good idea. I think I will go see Dr. Turner. That's exactly what I'm gonna do right now.
And I'm gonna go check myself in. Don't call me crazy. I'm not crazy. Oh, we think that's gonna stop him before for his characters? Oh wait, but is it just drive all the way? This is getting a little repetitive at this point. Yeah, imagine. Just like with Mike, it's like a cycle. Michael calling Catherine crazy and losing it himself. Then he just starts yelling at everyone, yells at each other and overacts. Oh, you can just see him in the pillars.
It's just me.
Mr. Overton, what are you doing?
Oh, and now comes the other only sane character throughout this.
Still in Portland?
No, where is he really, and what time will he be here?
His brother passed away last night. He's not going to be here for several days. What's happened to you?
I've had a bad time, Mrs. Greenstreet. A very bad time, and I need to talk.
He's gonna have a bad time.
Not possible.
It has to be possible.
Perhaps we could call someone else. Dr. Wasserman.
No! Let's go in your office now.
Yeah, you're really helping your case here, aren't you, mate?
You'll help me.
I don't know what I can do. I'm just manning the office.
Oh, God.
Go in there now!
Yeah, great idea getting help from Mrs. Greenstreet here. This is going to end with him being taken in a straitjacket, isn't it? Then again, every single character of Mr. Turtle at this point.
Dr. Turner's going to be very upset with you.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm very upset with him going away and leaving me with Mrs. Randolph.
He's not exactly on vacation, you know. It isn't that he deliberately deserted you. What information do you want from me?
Dr. Turner told me that Mrs. Randolph came through an agency. Is that right?
Well, a clinic, actually. A psychiatric clinic in Portland.
Well, isn't that Dr. Turner just happens to be in Portland right now.
That's where his family lives.
Look, I want you to call up that clinic and tell them to phone my house and tell Miss Randolph to leave.
I don't have the authority to do that.
Well, get him on the phone and I'll do it.
I'd have to go into Dr. Turner's office to get the number.
Let's go. Let's go!
Why does Mrs. Greenstreet have telephone lines as a necklace? It just struck me.
I'll get it.
Talk to a hand.
Dr. Turner isn't going to like this.
I don't give it.
You already said that.
What I've been going through.
All the characters repeating lines.
Help me, I'll do it myself.
Sure, he would help if only you would wait for it.
No. He's just going to try to talk me into keeping her. They're in on this together. They're all the same. They're just a bunch of leeches who pretend to help.
There's a bunch of leeches.
Analysis. The new religion. They just prey on people's fears and misfortune. It's all bullshit. Now get those assholes on the phone.
Her face. That's pretty much my reaction to all of this. Just.
Mr. Babcock, please. Mr. Babcock, this is Mrs. Greenstreet from Dr. Turner's office in Medford. I'm fine, thank you. Oh, yes, that's who I'm calling about. The husband of the patient is here right now. He's very upset. He would like to speak with you about Mrs. Randolph.
Oh, God.
Catherine Randolph is doing a terrible job, and I want her out. I know she's very qualified.
Oh,
You know
God.
what kind of a person she is.
Oh, Jesus, facial expressions.
Well, she killed my dog, for one thing, and she blamed it on me. Yes, she did. And she sent me out.
Oh, his eyes! Oh, God!
She's a crazy woman.
Oh.
She's done a damn thing for my wife except turn her against me. And I want you to call my house and tell her to get out and hide.
I have to call my
And that's
house.
final.
Yeah, really helping the case there. Breaking news.
Now that that's over with.
Breaking news, Madman yells down phone lines.
Later, when Dr. Turner learns everything, you'll understand.
For your sake and your poor wife's sake, I hope you're right.
Who cares about either of them, to be honest? I don't. I don't care about anyone except Mrs. Greenstreet at this point. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm going to cut to the inside of the car and it's like he's laughing insanely or something as things are going on. These are nice shots, though. Oh my God, he is! That's me after all the behind-the-scenes troubles of trying to put together this Let's Play. Yeah, that was me. I can't believe I went through all this to have the game brick on me at the last few chapters. That's me. Oh God, his head just pokes it. Here's Michael.
What is it,
Oh, what?
Catherine's clinic called and told her she had to return to Portland right away.
Oh, that's too bad.
What are we gonna do?
Get along fine without her, just like we did before.
But Jody...
Jody is gonna be fine.
Last night she was really afraid and I let her sleep in her bed.
No!
You picked up the...
Wait, okay.
Wait, is that you picked up a doll and put her in the bed, or...
She's packing.
All right, I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna have a...
You let Jody, Catherine, sleep in your bed. In fact, how did the one co-worker thought that doll was another child? You can't tell the difference between a human being and a doll from that distance. Everyone's an idiot in this.
I'm leaving it on for my final session with Allison.
Everyone's a moron.
I want you to leave this house like you're supposed to.
Oh, I'm leaving. But not until my job's done.
Oh, it's done. It's over. It's bye-bye time.
I'm not
It's bye-bye time! Oh, come on, what are you, 5?
Just forget about her. It's time for her to face the truth.
You stay away from her.
I had planned on doing it my way, slowly and carefully. But you ruined that. Somehow I knew you would. Now you forced me to do it shockingly and abruptly.
What are you talking about?
She has to be made to recall that when you crashed the car, Jody's head smashed into the windshield and she died instantly. There's no more time to pretend, Michael.
Everything in this game... No! Everything in this game is shocking and abrupt.
And now it's time to kill the doll.
Kill the doll? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
kill the doll.
Allison's transformed Jody into the doll. She even slept with it last night.
Don't do this, it won't work.
Wait,
So we'll go and look.
Wait, is Allison a witch now?
What?
Oh my God, all the strange things make sense. Allison was a witch the whole time and was using her powers on everyone to transform her into their puppets. Oh God, so that's Stink Eye.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, great.
It's good, isn't it?
No, not really.
Found that sledgehammer and red paint in the basement. It's quite realistic, don't you think?
No. No! How's that gonna fool anyone? Oh wait, it fooled over half a cast.
For me to do what I was sent here to do.
But then again, everyone has the brain capacity of a mashed potato, so, you know.
Allison?
Don't.
Oh, great.
It's too much for her.
You should have thought about that before you interfered with my work. Allison!
No!
Are you calling me, Catherine? I have something I want to show you.
No, I'm calling someone else called Allison.
Wait there, I'll be right down.
I won't let you do this.
Are you calling me, Catherine? Oh, good.
You show her what you did.
No!
He just shoved a doll right into his face.
So afraid of the truth.
Allison? Time to face the truth.
Leave her alone!
This is what really happened that night in the car. You've been living with a lie too long, and Michael has...
Oh, damn! Oh, God! Oh, fatality! Slam! Slam dunk! Oh, damn! Finally, something action-packed happened in this. Oh, God damn! Okay, once again, 1 down, 2 to go.
You're leaving. I'll get your bags.
Well, she's leaving in one sense or another. Oh, they killed off one of them. Oh, he's gonna do it in a back garden again. Is it in the exact same place where he plucked Punky? Yeah, the police aren't gonna look traffic.
Looks like you're gonna have some company.
Oh, he is! I was joking! I was joking! He's actually gonna bury Catherine and dump her body right on top of Punky.
Well,
what is this game?
You better do something with the poor thing before she starts to smell, huh, Punky?
Oh God, he's got a caveman face. Oh no, is he dragging the body behind him? Oh Jesus Christ. Nobody notices it. He's doing it in broad daylight. No one notices. Tender loving care.
Oh, your taxi's here. Let me help you in. I don't let him overcharge you. Let me get the door.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, and she didn't notice that banging coming from upstairs and the body being dragged out the front door.
Has she?
Her in a taxi.
That's why you didn't hear a taxi coming outside the front door or anything.
I guess you were right all along. We never really needed her.
Absolutely nothing changed except all the characters proved to be complete and utter cheating morons, and
despite whatever she did or said,
we killed a nurse with a sledgehammer,
really liked her.
And we killed an innocent dog, and
A little talk with Jodie about that.
Who? The doll, the ghost of Jodie?
I thought she'd be upset about Catherine leaving.
Or is the doll actually Jodie in doll form, or Alison transformed her into that?
Often frightened her.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
I don't doubt it. How would you like it if I cooked you dinner?
Yes, please. That'd be very nice.
What would you like?
You decide, Michael. I'm not good at that sort of thing.
What? Wow, she regressed quick.
I'll take care of everything.
I bet she knows. I bet that she was playing everything up the whole time, and that's how she just flip-flops back and forth so suddenly through her all the things that are going on. Oh, and it's back to status quo, just how it was before the game started. Yeah, perfect. Everything just went a complete circle. We truly accomplished absolutely nothing. Oh. Is that the police finally coming to arrest everybody?
What is it, Michael?
It's Dr. Turner.
Oh, good, he's finally come back. He's actually making another appearance outside of green screens.
Dr. Turner.
Hello, Michael. This place is beautiful. How much of the land is yours?
Down to that corner on the left, and over to that fence you can see on your right, and then all the way back to the foot of the mountain.
It's gorgeous. How's Alison?
She's fine. Much better than 3 days ago when Mrs. Randolph left.
Define fine.
May I see her?
Sure. Right this way.
Thank you.
Hello, Dr. Turner. It's very nice of you to come all the way out here to see us.
How are you feeling, Alison?
Oh, I'm fine. Michael's been helping me again. Now that Catherine's gone.
Yes, I'm sorry that didn't work out. You wouldn't consider someone else?
No. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Right. Then maybe Michael can show me around a little bit. I'm intrigued by these old farmhouses.
Yes, let me show you all the bodies that hide on a regular basis.
Of course.
Let me show you our resident ghost daughter. I'm still a bit bummed they didn't go with ghost route.
Did a complete remodel last year. You wouldn't believe the kitchen.
Yes. Very nice, Michael. I really just wanted to have a word with you alone. About what happened with Mrs. Randolph.
Oh. Sure. I figured that. You know, she killed that dog she forced me to get. She poisoned it, tried to blame it on me. She's trying to turn Alison against me.
And she succeeded. Actually, I believe Alison still turned me herself.
Once you get to know her. She was a vicious, hateful, arrogant person.
Oh no, he's delving into overacting mode again.
She even tried to get me to be unfaithful to Alison. She wanted me to do it so she could use it against me later.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't know what to say.
When she took that doll down from the attic, that was the end.
What doll?
It was Jodi's doll. Got it for her when she was 2 or 3, because it was just the same size as she was.
So she can pretend it was her.
I made her take it with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. She killed.
She killed the
I
doll.
don't quite know what you mean.
She smashed its head in. For God's sakes, don't you even know what I'm talking about?
How did she leave? Did you drive her to the airport?
Considering that Michael doesn't come across as very stable, he's saying that a doll was killed.
No.
Oh, he's in on it.
Put her in the car with her bags.
And the doll?
Yeah. Look, I don't even want to talk about her anymore. I don't want to think about her.
Not helping your case.
I understand how you feel.
No, you don't. I tried to tell you and you wouldn't listen. That woman should have never been sent here.
Oh, it's true.
Malpractice to send her. You don't know what she tried to do. What she might have done if I hadn't stopped her.
What did she try to do?
Bad choice of words.
She tried to kill Jodi. She tried to blame it on me in front of Alison. It was my fault. Jodi would cry whenever Alison would make her wear the seatbelt. could I do? Allison would say, drive slower, Michael, drive slower. I did drive slow. Sometimes you're not thinking about it and you go a little faster.
Of course.
This is Miranda. She wanted me to suffer. Doll in her arms and blood.
Where was this?
It's upstairs.
To be fair, John Hurt does have the best performance in this. I mean, it's John Hurt. He's managing to turn every scene he has
Don't let her go on with
good.
Allison was going to pieces.
But everyone else is just terrible.
So I stopped her.
How?
I hit her. Had to. Afterward, when it was over, it was time to go, she understood. Put her bags in first.
Where did you put her bags?
Put the hammer.
Hello, your cue card. You're staring out a window.
In the cab?
Looking for refunds for his acting lessons.
That's right. Out there, parked beside the dog grave.
And that mound of dirt out there, that's where you buried the dog.
Hard for me to pick up that doll.
John Hurt is thinking about sacrificing into the black cauldron. I can totally tell. Everyone in this house is evil.
She dressed it in Jody's clothes. You understand why I had to use a tablecloth?
Oh, of course.
I thought I heard Jody crying. I'll go see what she wants.
Oh, I can do it.
No, it's all right.
You stay here and then I'll be down to take over your mind, dear.
Loving person.
No, she's not.
And I know.
No, she's not.
You did it to protect her.
I'll always protect her.
I don't think anyone in this house has got
Mrs. Randolph is still
any desires besides self-preservation.
No. She left in a cab. I put the suitcases in myself.
But if she were still here, you'd want her to be taken away, wouldn't you?
You're damn right I would.
Well, then I think we should check it out. Just to be on the safe side.
Wait, are you implying that she's still alive? She got bashed in the back of her head with a sledgehammer. How could anyone survive that?
Good.
I mean, at the very least, some internal bleeding.
Why don't you go
from
and see Alison? And, I must make a few important telephone calls.
You don't know how it was, or you'd understand.
Oh, I'm sure you're right.
I don't think anyone will ever be able to understand any of you. I sure don't. How did she survive that? How did she survive that? Oh, and they're going to take her away, and then she's going to somehow be able to... Yeah, she's going to seduce them while she's on a stretcher, somehow. Oh, we're going to take him away as well, and Alison away, because everyone in this game deserves to be taken away.
Well, it's all over now.
That's good.
Would you like anything to eat or drink?
No, thank you. Actually, we've all got to get going. Both you and Michael. He has to see some people, and we don't want to leave you here alone.
Oh, I can wait for him. I've waited for him before. I'm not afraid of being alone.
You may have to wait quite a long time before he comes back.
How long?
More than a few hours.
But what about Jody?
Oh, jeez.
Well, I didn't want to alarm you, but I've called for another ambulance to take her to the hospital.
Why?
Oh, you're not going to tell her?
Additional treatments. You wouldn't like it to get any worse.
Wait, he's going to cover it up?
You'll be with her in the next room. You'll even be able to sleep there.
I will? Oh, then I'll have to pack some things for Jody.
Oh.
I'll wait for you.
No one's going to tell her that Jody's dead.
Will Michael be coming?
What was accomplished?
No, he will be going with the police officers.
Why?
They want to talk to me about Catherine.
That's right.
I still like to think that Alison is aware of everything that's going on. I mean, I can just see her just like walking off into the kitchen and then just being like, yes, they're all according to plan.
Yes, Michael?
That would be a good twist.
I love you.
And you pan to the...
Silly.
And you pan to the camera showing their fingers behind their back crossed.
Well,
whenever any character says "I love you," it's going to be
for everyone.
It's going to be a sign that we're going to cheat on everyone.
Don't worry about Alison. We'll take good care of her.
And this time, there better not be any more Mrs. Randolphs.
If arresting her and putting her in a straitjacket herself is your idea of her taking care of her, then yeah, I believe it. I still can't believe Catherine survived that. And she was just covered in mud, and yet she still survived being taken to the hospital. Oh, God! Oh, what the hell?
Did you hear that? I haven't heard that since I was a little boy.
Shh! Oh, Jesus!
It's there. It's Sarah's heartbeat.
What's heartbeat?
It's there after all this time. It was always a secret of mine that I wanted to share with Jody.
What the heck?
Well, thing that I wanted to tell her and I never did.
I never did!
What? I regret the moment.
What a perfect ending to this. Michael, every single character goes insane and they're all taken away either by the police or to the hospital or to an insane asylum. A perfect ending. And then you just see Alison just walking out in front of a tree, and then she like puts her fingers together, like clenching them together like a supervillain, and the ghost of Jody appears behind her. Oh, what an ending! What an ending to this wonderful, wonderful game slash film. What the heck was all of that? That was just I don't have the words to sum up the experience of playing slash watching this. And even though it was very, very unfortunate that I wasn't able to discover the full intention of playing through the game myself, because sadly it turned out that the game just like crashed on me. I think that final ending there, even though I wonder if it, because I chose that Alison was the one who killed Punky and not Catherine, I wonder if that would have changed the ending at all. I'm honestly genuinely curious about that, whether it would end up with Alison being taken away in a straitjacket. Oh, Punky was Elsa. So Punky let it go. Sorry for the obligatory reference there. Well, the thing is with this game is that even with all of the really, really, really questionable character and story choices when it came to everything weird that went on, and all the attempts to be dramatic that just like really, really backfired, this was so amazing in terms of how so bad it's good this game is. Because, I mean, I don't think I've laughed that hard while playing or watching a So Bad It's Good thing for a long, long time. It's like, all the characters are complete and utter scum. They're complete and utter scumbags. They're all cheating on each other. They're all so stupid. They don't understand the obvious things that are going on right in front of them when everyone around them is not being very subtle in the slightest. But it's just like with how over the top all the acting is and how ridiculous and outlandish the story is and how great the in-game notes are, it all adds to all the crazy charm of the game, I think. And every single stupid, insane thing that went on, and it's just like, it really is one of those games that you just have to play or see to believe. And I just, that was, and when it came to this Let's Play, even if it did result in a ton of problems with the behind-the-scene incidents, or just like to do with recording of the game crashing, I still had a ton of fun with it, and I'm glad that everybody got to experience this with me who watched my Let's Plays. If you made it all the way to the end, then bravo. Thank you for watching it all the way through to the end. I hope that my strange little jokes and interactions and reactions to all the scenes and all the notes in the game did manage to entertain you in some way. When it comes to the story itself, it's interesting because when it comes to all the psychosexual events that go on and all the notes that go on in the game, and the premise of a nurse who tries to take over your life and try to get between you and your loved ones, it's not a terrible premise for a thriller in and of itself, because if the villain Catherine was acting more covert in her advances towards Alison and wasn't acting so everyone was acting so oblivious towards everything that she was doing, and all the characters had much more intelligence in like their investigations, and they didn't and there weren't that many plot holes with Dr. Turner signing her on even though she was so obviously suspicious. It could have turned out much better, but as the story itself goes, it was still a ton of fun. And if you get the chance to play the game on Steam or watch the movie itself, I highly recommend it because it is a once in a lifetime experience, I'd say. So thank you for watching my Let's Play all the way through to the end. And what's next for my Let's Plays? I think I am going to play Dragon's Lair for my next Let's Play. I downloaded the game while I was trying to troubleshoot my attention loving carer problems, and I think it's going to be much easier to record because it's not a game that has a ton of the chances to crash like this game did, but I do look forward to playing that and experiencing it with you. So I hope to have that next part of my Let's Play, next Let's Play all ready soon, and I'll talk to you all later. Duckyworth out. Bye everyone.